What's up guys, DevildogGamer here. Today we're talking about Dual Universe, which has finally hit its beta and the NDA has dropped. I have been playing it, but it is an MMO and it is a bit grindy, so I don't have anything spectacular to show off now, just mining minerals. So we're just taking a look at the trailer in the background. But Dual Universe is a single server space MMO and is a mix between EVE, Star Citizen, and Space Engineers. You build your ships. You have large organizations, you claim land, you fight over resources. It's vast in its scope, and if you're a fan of EVE, Star Citizen, Space Engineers, you need to get it. It's really, really cool, and so far I'm loving it, but since it is an MMO, it is a bit of a grind to get anywhere. There is one safe zone planet to where there is no PvP. The rest of the area and planets and everything is fair game. It is a player-driven everything. Cities are built by players, territory, markets, everything is done by players, and organizations are a big thing. I think the largest organization has about 1,000 players right now, where you can claim alliances, territories, battle. You don't need to be an organization. You can be a pirate and jump ships in space and steal their stuff and things like that. What's unique about this is the atmosphere system, which I really like. Planets have atmospheres. You need to be able to build an aerodynamic ship to fly in the atmosphere. To get off planet, you need your ships react to the atmosphere and weight and everything else like that. So you have to build your ships correctly. You can't just build a wonky one. If you re-enter too fast, your ship will rip to pieces. It's pretty cool how they're working that out. I expect this to be a very big game in the future when it comes to orgs and just battles and territories and things like that. Almost EVE scale. And it is awesome how they're doing a lot of this. Flight times between, there are work cores, but flight times between planets right now take about 2 hours just moving at normal speed. The relative scale of it is gigantic, and there is a full solar system with more planets to come. So there's not going to be any space running out for territory and things like that, and you can even fight over territory and take territory. But it is really cool, and if you like what you see with it and you like what I have to say, down in the description below there is a link that you can order it. Not only does it help me out, but it gets you in the game. I highly suggest it, but since it is an MMO, you don't expect to jump in right away and, you know, get into space and things like that. I'm still working my way to space. They give you a speeder to start off with, which will go on the ground, and a plot to claim territory and things like that, but it is a bit of a grind. Not only that, there are very long and in-depth tutorials that take you through everything from building, because this is voxel based, and the building you can do is very in-depth and customizable. You can even build in spheres if you want. Yes, you can make a Death Star if you have enough people, things like that. But it is very in-depth. And there are tutorials that go through everything from the industry, because you can make assembly lines and things like that, all the way up to just community and how organizations work and things like that. There's a huge thing where you can join organizations all in your thing, and you can find organizations. That's how I found mine, but I still have to wait to get off planet. They do have a shuttle service, but it runs every once in a while, and I gotta catch it because the flight times are pretty large right now without people warping and things like that. But with industries and things, there are, you know, weapon systems. Once you're flying around in space outside of the safe planet, you're fair game. Pirates can't jump you. They can take you out, blow up your ships, steal your ships, and it's gone. You got to restart again and things like that. It also has a cool system which allows you to remotely take over a humanoid robot anywhere. Just from somebody can have the robot on the other planet, you hop in the thing, this tube, take control of it, and you're controlling the robot, which is walking around, and you can actually do things and do stuff on other planets. It's actually kind of cool. Everybody calls them like zombies. So you can just be on one planet and have an organization. Your organization has something over on the other planet. Jump into the tube, control the zombie on the other planet, and you're doing it remotely. It's pretty cool how that works. There's just so many little finesse things here and there with this game that make it very special, and I'm pretty excited. Right now it's teething. There's a lot of people. There's only one server, so there are a lot of people in it. If you get near some of the markets and things like that, with a lot of people, it does get a little sluggish, but it's not too bad. I expect it to have a bright future, and I highly suggest you get into it now before people really start getting too far ahead of everybody else. And then, you know, you're like, hey, I made my first ship off planet, and then you get jumped in space, you know, and things like that. But it is pretty cool how it works. There's just a ton of things to do with it. You could make blueprints, design ships, sell the blueprints to people so people can have that ship. It's really cool how it works. I'm pretty surprised by it. I've been waiting for it for a while. I didn't jump into the alpha even though I had access because I wanted to see what the beta was like. But, you know, I highly suggest you get into it. Use my link down in the description below. Do all the tutorials because they're very, very important. They do take a while, but they explain a lot of stuff, especially when it comes to skills, because you can actually grind skills while you're offline. You can queue up different skills to be grinded offline as you learn them, and everything from, you know, ship piloting, gunnery, you know, all kinds of engineering, all kinds of stuff like that. It also has LUA scripts, Lua scripts, so you can completely customize everything about a ship with Lua. You can, I mean, I'm sure people are going to make like auto defense turrets with the Lua scripts, their own HUDs, radars, autopilots, all kinds of shit. So it really does have a lot going for it. I am grinding it out hard to hopefully get you guys some content with it. Don't expect gigantic capital ships anytime soon in battles, but, you know, definitely a lot of mining and, you know, building my own ship and things like that. But definitely check it out, guys. Duel Universe is worth it. Make sure you use my link down in the description below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.